Welcome to iRise online classes. This session will go for the topic prepositions. We'll go for some prepositions first, then we'll go for an exercise on this topic in detail. You know what a preposition is? Pre means before. Position you know. So any word that comes before a noun and tells us about the position of the noun is termed as a preposition. Now some words have some standard prepositions with them. We'll go for those words now. We'll go for prepositions again while discussing idioms and phrases. You know what a phrase is? A verb followed by a preposition is called a phrase. So while discussing phrases as well, we'll go for prepositions. Now as I said, some words have some standard prepositions with them. We'll go for those words now. We'll do an exercise. At that time I'll tell you some more in detail. Now come to this word, attach. The word attach will be followed by which preposition? Attached with or attached to? It's attached to. Now detach is a negative word because de is a negative prefix. Detach is the opposite of attach. It's attached to, detached from. So attached to and detached from. Getting attached to and getting detached from. Separate is the opposite of attached, and separate is the same as detached. Separate is the same as detached, so it's separate from. So attached to, detached from, separate from. Prevent. Now what do you mean by preventing? Preventing means like stopping someone from doing something. Stopping someone from doing something is termed as prevent. So it's always prevent from. Prohibit from. Prohibit also means stopping someone from doing something. So prevent from, stopping someone from doing something. Prevent from, prohibit from. Suffer from or suffer with. This is a commonly made mistake. He is suffering from fever or is suffering with fever. Now with has a meaning like along with. Right? With has a meaning like along with. If I say he is suffering with fever. With fever in the sense along with fever. So he is suffering with fever means he is suffering, fever is also suffering. The sentence does not make any sense. The suffer with is a wrong usage. It is suffer from. He is suffering from fever is correct. Die dash a disease. If I say he died dash typhoid. Typhoid is a disease. He died dash typhoid. He died of typhoid or with typhoid. I told you with has a meaning like along with. So he died with typhoid means along with typhoid. So he died with typhoid. The meaning is that is getting conveyed is he died, typhoid also died. Typhoid doesn't die. The sentence does not make any sense. So he died of typhoid. Now people die of a disease. People die of a disease. He died dash an accident. Of an accident, with an accident or in an accident. Now accident is not a disease. I said people die of a disease. He died with an accident. Along with accident means he died, accident also died. Does not make any sense. So he died of a disease. He died of an accident is wrong. Accident is not a disease. He died in an accident. So he died of a disease in an accident. As I said, people die of a disease and people die in an accident. Now he jumped dash the building. He jumped dash the building. He jumped from the building or he jumped off the building. O-double-F-Off. He jumped from the building is a wrong usage. It must be he jumped off the building. He jumped dash the wall. If you're able to understand the meaning of a sentence, you can get the answer. He jumped dash the wall. He jumped over the wall. Now what's the difference between above and over? Now above means like in a fixed position. Over means like going from one side to the other. If I say the fan is above my head or the fan is over my head. The fan is above my head because it's in a fixed position. Over means like, as I said, going from one side to the other. The flight went over my head, from one side to the other. So it's jumped over the wall, going from one side to the other, it's over. So jumped over the wall. He jumped dash the river. Now once we jump into the river, we go deep. And even if you know swimming, first we'll go deep, then only then we'll come up. So he jumped into the river, because once we jump, we'll go deep. So he jumped into the river. So he jumped off the building, he jumped over the wall, he jumped into the river, into the lake, into the pond, etc. He fell, F-E-L-L, V2, this fall V1. He fell dash the building. He fell off the building or he fell from the building. He fell from the building is a wrong usage. It is he fell off the building, O-double-F. He fell off his bike and all. Now O-double-F off has a meaning like coming to an end, like fall off, jump off, switch off, turn off, sign off, log off, etc. So O-double-F off has a meaning like coming to an end. O-F off is for possession. O-F off is for possession. If I say the legs of the chair, the legs of the chair means the legs belong to the chair or the chair possesses the legs. The leaves of the fan. The leaves of the fan's leaves is a correct, that's the wrong usage. It must be the leaves of the fan. The leaves of the fan means the leaves belong to the fan or the fan possesses the leaves. So O-F off is for possession. Now one word, one preposition can be used in different meanings in different contexts. So first thing is trying to understand meaning of a sentence action. Now I told you, with has a meaning like along with, right? Then what if I say, there's one meaning of or one usage of with. If I say, I beat you dash a stick, I killed him dash a knife, I am writing dash a pen. I beat you with a stick, I killed him with a knife, I am writing with a pen. If I say I beat you with a stick, stick is the instrument used by me to beat you. I killed him with a knife, knife is the instrument used by me to kill him. I am writing with a pen, pen is the instrument used by me to write. With instruments we use with. There's another usage of with. With instruments we go for with. If I say, I am writing dash ink, I am writing with ink or I am writing in ink. Now ink is not the instrument used to write, pen is the instrument used to write. I said with is used with instruments. So I am writing with ink is wrong, it must be I am writing in ink. I am writing with a pen, I am writing in ink. If I say S-I-G-N, sign, right? You sign dash the document. You sign in the document or you sign on the document. You sign in the document, you sign on the document. Neither of these two sentences is correct. Sign is a verb, will not be followed by any preposition. So you sign the document. No preposition required. Put your signature dash the document. It's put your signature on the document. Signature is noun, put on. Signature is a noun, will be followed by the preposition on. So sign is a verb, will not be followed by any preposition. Signature is a noun, will be followed by preposition on. If I say, you sign dash the document, dash a pen, dash blue ink. You sign dash a document, dash a pen, dash blue ink. You sign the document with a pen instrument in blue ink. Put your signature dash the document, dash a pen, dash blue ink. Put your signature on the document with a pen in blue ink. So with can be used with instruments. If I say, I apply the brake, dash my leg. The instrument doesn't only mean non-living things, right? I apply the brake, dash my leg. I apply the brake with my leg. My leg is the instrument used by me to apply the brake. So with a leg, I apply the brake with my leg. So with instruments we use with. Now as I said, one preposition can be used in different meanings, in different contexts in fact. If I say, I sit dash a chair. I sit in a chair, I sit on a chair, or I sit at a chair. Now I sit in a chair or on a chair? I sit in a chair makes sense or not? Yes. I sit in a chair, I sit on a chair, both are correct, but the meanings are different. Now, depends on the chair in fact. If it is a chair that has arms, it must be I sit in a chair. If it is a chair that does not have arms, it must be on a chair. Now, usually we say on a chair. We use in when a sentence says armchair. I sit in an armchair, I sit on a chair. I sit dash the table. In the table, on the table, or at the table. Anyway, we cannot sit in the table. That's not possible. We don't do that actually. I sit on the table or I sit at the table. I sit on the table, I sit at the table. Both are grammatically correct. It does not depend on the table. Both are grammatically correct, but the meanings are different. You know the meaning of I sit on the table. I sit on the table means you know what? What do you mean by I sit at the table? Beside the table, next to the table. Drawing a chair close to the table and sitting on the chair is sitting at the table. So I sit on the table, I sit at the table. Both are grammatically correct. Both make sense, but the meanings are different. Now our task is not to find out the correct option. Our task is to find out the better option if two correct options are there, or the best option if more than two correct options are there. I sit on the table makes sense. I sit at the table also makes sense. Which one makes more sense here? Now a chair is meant to be sat on. A table is meant to be sat on or sat at. Now we sit at the table for dinner or we sit on the table for dinner. We don't sit on the table and have dinner. We can actually, we used to do when we were kids, but now we don't do that. We sit at the table for dinner. When you go to a meeting, will you jump and sit on the table and go for the meeting? No. We sit at the table and go for the meeting. A table is not meant to be sat on. A table is meant to be sat at. So sitting at the table makes more sense. I sit dash the desk. I sit on the desk or I sit at the desk. You know what a bench is and what a desk is. A bench is meant to be sat on. We sit on a bench. A desk is not meant to be sat on. A desk is meant to be sat at. So we sit on a bench at a desk. If I say, you sit dash a bench dash a desk, keep your book dash the desk, write your notes dash a pen dash blue ink. Understand the meaning, you'll get it. I'll go slowly. You sit dash a bench on a bench, dash a desk at a desk, keep your book dash the desk on the desk, write your notes dash a pen with your pen instrument dash blue ink in blue ink. So trying to understand the meaning of a statement will surely help us a lot. Now at one meaning is like next to, nearby, adjacent to, etc. Adjacent the table is wrong. Adjacent to the table is the correct usage. That is one meaning of at. Then at can be used when something that is very specific, exact time, exact place, exact subject, etc. If I say, you have to be here at 5 o'clock. You know the difference between in time and on time. On time means like exact time. If I say you have to be here at 5 o'clock, exact time, on time. In time means like before time. You have to be here by 5 o'clock, before time. That's in time and on time. He is good in mathematics or he is good at mathematics. The exact subject here is mathematics, so we have to go for at. So he is good at mathematics, at history, at geography, at English, etc. I live in Hyderabad. Place. I live in Hyderabad. I live dash Telangana dash Hyderabad. I live in Telangana at Hyderabad because now the exact place is Hyderabad. I live dash Hyderabad dash Dilshuk Nagar. I live in Hyderabad at Dilshuk Nagar because now the exact place is Dilshuk Nagar. I live dash Dilshuk Nagar dash street number 6. I live in Dilshuk Nagar at street number 6 because now the exact place is street number 6. So when there is very specific or exact thing, we go for at. That's another usage of at. If I say, he was born in January or he was born on January. He was born in January. He was born in 2000 or he was born on 2000. He was born in 2000. He was born in January 5th or he was born on January 5th. He was born on January 5th. He was born in Monday or he was born on Monday. He was born on Monday. The only thing is, with years and months we use in, with days and dates we use on. January 5th or 5th January is not a month, 5th January is a date. So with years and months use in, with days and dates we use on. So he was born in 2000, in January, on 5th January, on Monday. With years and months in, with days and dates on. What if I say, I will go there on next Tuesday. Tuesday is a day. I told you with days we use on. I will go there on next Tuesday is a wrong usage. In this case, we don't require on because we already have a word to refer to Tuesday, that is next. In such cases, we don't require the preposition on. I will go there next Tuesday. He came here on last Saturday. Grammatically wrong. Saturday is a day, that's okay. But in this sentence, we already have a word to refer to Saturday. What is that? Last. In such cases, we don't require the preposition on. So he came here last Saturday is completely fine. I will go there on tomorrow. Wrong. I said on is used with days, and days in a sense the names of days. Tomorrow is not the name of a day, so on tomorrow is wrong usage. I will go there tomorrow. I will go there day after tomorrow. He came here day before yesterday, etc. With names of days and months use with years and months use in, with the days and dates use on. If I say, can you walk on the road? Can you walk on the road? No. We can stand on the road, but we don't walk on the road. We walk along the road. Along means when we walk, we cover some distance. It's along, so we walk along the road. We don't walk on the road. We can stand on the road. Can you travel on bike? No. We can sit on a bike, but we don't travel on bike. I'll tell you why. Before that, get into my bike or get onto my bike. We don't get into the bike actually, we get onto the bike. So get onto my bike. Get into my car or get onto my car? Get into my car. We have to bend ourselves to be inside, so it must be get into my car. Get on the train or get in the train. Now have you watched the movie Chennai Express? Undoubtedly you watched. Now in the train scene, it is said many times, get in the train baby or get on the train baby. If you have checked, I think you might have watched it at least 3 times. If you have checked, get in the train baby or get on the train baby. It is get on the train baby. We don't get in the train, we get on the train. Because to board the train, we need to lift our leg. We need to lift our leg to board the train, so it must be get on the train. Get on the flight, we board the flight. Get in the bus or get on the bus. The same thing. We have to lift our leg to board the bus, so it must be get on the bus. Get in the bus is wrong. I am in the bus or I am on the bus. I am in the bus is wrong. It must be I am on the bus. Now we can be in the bus only if we get in the bus. We don't get in the bus, we get on the bus. And as we get on the bus, it must be on the bus. For example, if I say dais, right? Dais, a raised platform. I get in the dais or I get on the dais? On the dais, because I have to lift my leg to get on. I get on the dais. I am in the dais or I am on the dais? On the dais. Now as I got on the dais, I must be on the dais. Similarly, we don't get in the bus, we get on the bus. We need to lift our leg. And as we get on the bus, we must be on the bus. I'm on the bus, I'm on the flight, I'm on the train, etc. Even though we don't use it, right? All these sound incorrect, but they are correct. So I'm on the bus, I'm on the train, all these are completely fine. If I say, the guest is seated, dash a chair, dash the dais. I said usually we say sit on a chair. When it's armchair, we use in. Right? The guest is seated on a chair on the dais. Fine. The guest is seated dash an armchair dash the dais. The guest is seated in an armchair on the dais. So understand the meaning of a statement, you can get the answer. Now, if I say, I am online in WhatsApp or I am online on WhatsApp. We don't go inline, we go online, right? As we go online, it must be on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, etc. I'm online on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Instagram and all. Now, we log in or we log in or we log on. Sign in. Sign in is same as login. We sign in, we don't sign on because we enter the page. As we enter the page, it must be sign in. Sign in, sign out. Sign out means like coming out of the page. Sign in is the same as login. Sign out is the same as log off. Right? We sign in means we enter the page, so it must be sign in. So understand the meaning. If I say, we are watching a movie in television or on television. We are watching a movie in television or on television. If I say, before that, the article means writing. I'll come back to the statement. Article means writing. The article is in the newspaper or on the newspaper? The article is in the newspaper. Now a newspaper has pages. We turn the pages and read, so it must be in the newspaper. The article is dash the magazine. The same thing. A magazine also has pages. We turn the pages and read, so it must be in the magazine. The article is in the book. A book also has pages. We turn the pages and read, so it must be in the book. The article is dash the cover page of the magazine. Now that particular entity, this entity is called a page in fact. Take it this way, it is on the page. So the article is on the cover page of the magazine. In the screen or on the screen? It's on, you know that when you go to watch movies you'll find on screen. It's on the screen. On the board, on the screen, etc. Now the television is a screen. That screen is called television. It must be on screen, so on television. We are watching a movie on television. In television is wrong. We are listening to music dash radio. In radio, on radio, or from radio. Music cannot be in the radio, from the radio. Music will always be on the radio. It is switched on the radio. So we are listening to music on radio. We are listening to news on tape recorder, etc. On radio, on tape recorder, on television, on screen, on the page, on the board, in the newspaper, in the magazine, in the book. For anything that contains pages, it must be in, or else it must be on. If I say, I am dash leave, L-E-A-V. I am in leave or I am on leave. Wait, I go for a simple statement. You know this. I am dash duty, on duty or in duty. This you know. On government cars you will find on government duty. I am on leave, I am on duty, I am on a vacation, I am on a tour, I am on a holiday, etc. I am on strike. Now if I say, these sentences tell us about the state in which I am. If a sentence talks about a state in which someone or something is, the preposition that needs to be used is on. If I say I am on leave, that means I am in the state of leave. I am on duty, I am in the state of duty. I am on a vacation, I am in the state of vacation. I am on a holiday, I am in the state of holiday. I am on strike, I am in the state of strike. If I say he is in fire or he is on fire. Now on fire means it doesn't mean he is burning. Burning in the sense like burning inside, not acidic kind of thing. Like being angry, right? Too excited. He is on fire, too excited, too angry and all. So he is on fire means the sentence talks about the state in which he is. So a sentence talks about the state in which someone or something is, it must be on. I am on strike. I am in the state of strike. Getting it? So one preposition can be used in different meanings in different contexts. As I asked you earlier, we don't travel on bike, we travel by bike. Now by, we can sit on a bike, but you cannot travel on bike. We travel by bike. By is for the means of transport. By is for the means of transport, and means of transport means vehicles, right? We go there by bike, by a car, by the bike, by the car. All these are wrong. All these are wrong usages. We go there by bike, by car, by train, by flight, by auto, by bike, etc. For the means of transport, that is vehicles, it must be by. If I say, fishermen go deep into the sea. Now going deep into this doesn't mean they going underwater. Going deep into the sea means like covering a long distance. So when we cover long distance, we'll be surrounded with water. So deep, we are into the sea, going into the sea. Fishermen go deep into the sea, dash boat. By boat or on boat. Understand the meaning? Fishermen go deep into the sea, dash boat. The meaning of this statement is, boat is a vehicle used by fishermen to go deep into the sea. So according to this statement, boat becomes a means of transport, medium of transport. For the means of transport, it must be by. So fishermen go deep into the sea by boat. So means of transport, it must be by. If I say, I go there, dash foot. On foot or by foot. Our feet are not vehicles. By is for the means of transport, that is vehicles. We are always on foot. So I go there on foot. I go there by bike, by car, etc. If I say it is 10 o'clock, dash my watch. In my watch, on my watch, or by my watch. Time cannot be in the watch or on the watch. Time will always be by the watch, because watch is a medium by which time travels, right? Watch is a medium by which time travels. So it is time will always be by the watch or by the clock. If I say it is 8 o'clock by my watch, that means according to my watch, it is 8 o'clock. Now time varies from watch to watch. The time by my watch may not be the same as the time by your watch. It is 8 o'clock by my watch, it is 10 o'clock by your watch. That means according to my watch, it is 8 o'clock. According to your watch, it is 10 o'clock. So time will always be by the watch, because watch is a medium by which time travels. That is one usage of by. Then, by can be used in the passive voice to accuse a person. As you know, the preposition that comes in the passive voice is by. By can be used in the passive voice to accuse a person. That means to blame a person. If I say the murder is committed by them, I'm accusing them of having committed the murder. The glass is broken by him. I'm accusing him, passive voice. I'm accusing him of having broken the glass. My book is stolen by the child. I'm accusing the child of having stolen my book. So by can be used in the passive voice to accuse a person. If I say, the usage of from and to. He is traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore. He is traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore. What is the starting point here? Hyderabad. What is the ending point here? Bangalore. Now from is used for the starting point. From is used for the starting point. And to is used for the ending point, that is the destination. Right? From is used for the starting point, and to is used for the ending point, that is the destination. If I say I'm traveling from Hyderabad to Bangalore, what's my starting point? Hyderabad. What's my ending point here? Bangalore. So from is always for starting point, and to is always for the destination, that is the ending point. Now to always suggests destination. If I say I aspire to become a doctor. I aspire to become a doctor. What is my intention here, destination here? My destination is not doctor. My destination here is becoming a doctor. So I aspire to become a doctor. He has walked dash the end of the road. He has walked till the end of the road, or he has walked to the end of the road. Now till and until are always for time. Till and until are always for time. Till can be used when there is one id in a sentence denoting time. If I say The meeting is till 5 o'clock. We have one idea in this sentence denoting time. Until can be used when there are two ideas in a sentence denoting time. If I say, you have to wait here until he comes or till he comes. You have to wait here until he comes. We have two ideas in this sentence denoting time. You have to wait here is one idea. He comes is the other idea. We have two ideas in sentence denoting time. So in a colloquial way, the meaning of this sentence is till the time he comes, you have to wait here. So you have to wait here until he comes is correct. You have to wait here till he comes is wrong. So when there is only one idea in a sentence denoting time, we use till. When there are two ideas in a sentence denoting time, we use until. Fine. Now as I asked you, he has walked dash the end of the road. My options are till to. End of the road is not time. End of the road is destination. So he has walked to the end of the road is grammatically correct. So to is always for destination. If I say, we have 15 minutes dash 10. The time now is 9:45. The time now is 9:45. We have 15 minutes dash 10. We have 15 minutes to 10. Because what is the destination here? The destination here is 10. So 15 minutes to 10. We have 300 kilometers to Hyderabad. The destination is Hyderabad. So we have 300 kilometers to Hyderabad. Getting it? If I say, I am going to Kerala. I am going to Kerala. What is my destination here? Kerala is my destination here. So to Kerala is correct. One reason. Another reason is, it is go to. That's the usage. Go to is a correct usage. Now my idea is, I am going there. Right? My idea is, I am going there. I am leaving dash Kerala. My idea is, I am going there. I am leaving dash Kerala. I am leaving to Kerala is the wrong usage. It must be, I am leaving for Kerala. I am going to Kerala is the same as I am leaving for Kerala. The same idea, the only thing is expressed in two different ways. One idea can be expressed in different ways. We went to a movie yesterday, or we went for a movie yesterday. One reason is movie is the destination, is our destination. Right. Then go to, I said, went is the past tense of go. So it is go to, went to. We are going to a movie. We went to a movie yesterday. We left to a movie is wrong. We left for a movie yesterday. Leave to, left is the past tense of leave. So sorry, leave for, leave to is wrong. Leave for, left is the past tense of leave. So leave for, left for. We are leaving for a movie. We left for a movie yesterday. So it's always go to, went to, past tense. Leave for, left for. So I am going to Kerala is the same as I am leaving for Kerala. The same meaning. I am speaking to you, or I am speaking with you, which is correct. I am speaking with you is a wrong usage. It must be I am speaking to you. If I say, I am speaking to you, how many persons are speaking here? Only one person, I. I am speaking to you means only one person speaking, and that person is I. And when I speak to you, you are my destination, right? You become my destination. For destination, it must be two. There's only one person speaking, that is I. And when I speak, you are at the receiving end. And receiving end means you are my destination, so I'm speaking to you. I am talking to you, or I'm talking with you. I am talking with you is a wrong usage. It must be I am talking to you. I am talking to you. How many persons are talking? Only one person is talking, that is I. Now speaking and talking are one-sided activities, right? One-sided activities. I am talking to you means only one person is talking, that is I. And when I talk, you are at the receiving end, receiving point. That means you become my destination. So I'm talking to you, I'm speaking to you. What is the difference between speaking and talking? Now, speaking is something that is done with a purpose. Speaking is formal, talking is informal. Speaking is something that is done with a purpose. That means to convey some important piece of information. That is speaking. Talking is something that is done without a purpose. Something is unnecessary at the moment is termed as talking. Now, teachers usually say stop speaking or stop talking. They'll never say stop speaking, they always say stop talking because it's unnecessary at the moment. They always encourage us to speak. They always say stop talking. There's a difference between speaking and talking. I am interacting with you or I'm interacting to you. I am in a conversation with you or I'm in a conversation to you. I am in a conversation with you. I converse with you. Conversation is a to and fro process, where the speaker becomes a listener and the listener becomes a speaker. When I speak to you, I am the speaker, you are the listener. When you speak to me, you are the speaker, I am the listener. There will always be a feedback in the case of a conversation. When I say something to you and when you reply, that's a feedback I get. When you say something to me and when I reply, that's a feedback you get. It's always a to and fro process, exchange of thoughts, ideas, emotions, feelings, etc. So I'm in a conversation with you, I'm conversing with you. I am interacting with you or I'm interacting to you. Interacting with you, to and fro process. You're doing that, I am also doing that. So interacting with you is a to and fro process. I'm in a conversation with you, I'm conversing with you, I'm interacting with you, I'm speaking to you, I'm talking to you. Speaking is a one-sided activity, talking is also a one-sided activity. Got it?